pleasant good afternoon to you wherever it is you listening to us from across the Spoon Network. My name is Diamond Slanger and I'm live here at Spoon House in Oldest Congo Town. Nelson Colette and his team are currently at the headquarters of the National Elections Commission as the NEC will be providing us preliminary results from the by-elections held in Nimba County to replace now Vice President Jeremiah Pankun, who was one-time Senator of Nimba County and deceased District Number 1 Representative, the late Ira Madison Guayon, their Grand Jida County, District Number 1 Representative, the late Ira Madison Guayon. Nelson, if you can unmute quickly so that we head to the headquarters of the NEC to bring you provisional or preliminary results. This reminds us of last year, October and November 2023, but this is in line with the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia. Article 37, Section 1 of the Liberian Constitution says the National Elections Commission must conduct elections or by-elections, once there are vacancies in the legislature caused by either death, resignation, expulsion, or otherwise. The presiding officer shall within 30 days notify the National Elections Commission thereof. And then the NEC, upon that notification, will have 90 days to cause for a by-election in where the vacancy is. Let me bring on Nelson. Nelson, we need your audio. Let me bring you in quickly.
Yeah. Welcome you. So our friends greeting.
Can you hear me?
Nelson, I can hear you, but the audio is faint. It is faint. I don't know if the microphone there, the person speaking is really faint.
Okay, so
Madam Co-Chair, fellow commissioners, distinguished stakeholders, fellow Liberians, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to the headquarters of the National Elections Commission and to this press briefing on the 23rd April 2024 Nimba Senatorial and Grand Jida County District Number 1 by-election. Members of the press, for Nimba County Senatorial and Grand Jida District Number 1 representative by-elections were conducted on the 23rd of April 2024 as planned. As you may be aware, the National Elections Commission on 1st February 2024 was notified by the Liberian Senate of the existence of the vacancy due to the election of former Nimba County Senator Jeremiah Pankun as Vice President on the Griffith and Boyka presidential tickets in the presidential and legislative elections of 10th October 2023 and the 14th November 2023 presidential run-off election. Similarly, on the 2nd of February 2024, the House of Representatives notified the Commission of a vacancy due to the passing of Honorable Madison Guayon, representative-elect of District Number 1, Grand Jida County, who was elected during the 10th October 2023 presidential and legislative elections. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, the NEC is pleased to report that generally the by-elections in both Nimba and District Number 1 Grand Jida County were conducted under a peaceful atmosphere. Let me inform you that the tally process began today, 24th April 2024, at the two magisterial offices in Nimba, that is in Sanikoye and Upper Nimba, and Capital Lower Nimba, as well as the tally process commencing in Grand Jida magisterial office in Swezu in the presence of candidate agents and independent observers. Ladies and gentlemen, let me also know that the tally results from magisterial offices are being processed, are being progressively transmitted to the Data Center at the MEC headquarters, where they are being collated for announcement. Members of the press, the following are the tally results from Nimba County and Grand Jida County District Number 1 debates, which I will now read. Grand Island County Metro District Number 1. 31 polling places of a total of six, let me read that again. 31 polling places of a total of 46 polling places, constituting 67.39%. Candidates: Beth Emilia Folodi, PUP, votes obtained 155. Percentage of valid votes 13.61%. Dole Washington Ophelia LTP, votes obtained 101. Valid votes percentage 1.44%. Chara Fidine Hamel B, UP, votes obtained 260, constituting 3.71%. Clark Justice Rallo, NLP, votes obtained 132, constituting 1.88%. Cooper II Saros S, votes obtained 318, constituting 4.53%. Dogo Elijah Funignon also votes obtained 364, constituting 5.19%. Ducle Ansu, independent. Let me read that again. Ducle Ansu NDP, votes obtained 800 and
Nelson, you have to unmute your microphone, sir. Nelson, you have to unmute your microphone. Please unmute your microphone. All right, folks, we apologize for that. We're trying to get in contact with Nelson. Nelson, kindly unmute your microphone. If you're hearing me, kindly unmute your microphone.
100%. Total invalid votes, 501. Total votes, 25,041. These were the results from the Nimba County Senatorial Environmental Justice Consultant.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Any next question? Members of the press, if not, I would like to say thanks to Madam Chairperson and Madam Co-Chairperson and members of the Board of Commissioners, to our partners, VR, and other international groups here locally present. Thank you very much. We'll come back and we'll inform.
That is tomorrow at 2:30. We'll continue with the preliminary report.
Nelson, can you hear me?
Yeah, Diamond, I can hear you. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we lost the sound during the reading of the Grand Jida County District Number 1 by-elections results. So if you have those figures jotted down, please don't mind going over those numbers for us, Grand Jida and Nimba, because we lost your audio just in the middle there.
So at the moment, Diamond, there's a little bit of technical adjustments that we have to make. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, so at the moment we will have to make some technical adjustment here. Then I can reconnect with you.
Okay, so do that and re-enter using the link so that we can give our folks the results, the additional
If you
results.
don't mind, you can just okay.
You see? So Nelson, just do your technical adjustments and rejoin us quickly, please. Do that.
Okay.
All right, folks, we do apologize for the break in transmission there. That was due to some technical issues. But Nelson Collet is going to rejoin us, and we'll definitely give you the numbers, that were read by the chairperson of the National Elections Commission, Madam Deviata Brown Lasana. Yes, we're back again to reading figures and constituting and percentage and all of that. But Nelson is going to rejoin us, and then we'll bring you the numbers from the National Elections Commission. So yesterday in Grand Jida County District Number 1 and Nimba County, by-elections were held in fulfillment of Article 37, Section 1 of the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia, that says where there is a vacancy, I'm paraphrasing, where there is a vacancy, the legislature should inform the NEC within 30 days if that vacancy is caused by death, resignation, expulsion, or otherwise. And in this case, we have two reasons for these vacancies to be filled. The Nimba County senatorial seat is vacant due to the electing of then Senator Jeremiah Kpankun as Vice President of the Republic of Liberia on the Bwakai Kun ticket in 2023. And then the announced winner of Grand Jida County District Number 1, the late Representative Ira Madison Guyon, has also left a vacancy there in Grand Jida County. And once the NEC is notified, according to Article 37, Section A, the NEC within 90 days shall cause for a by-election to be held to fill the vacancy or vacancies in this case. It's in fulfillment of that article that yesterday Nimbayans went to the polls to elect a senator to replace now Vice President Jeremiah Kpankun, and Grand Jidans went to the polls to elect a representative in District Number 1. There were 4 candidates on the ticket in Nimba County on various parties' tickets, including Nyan D. Twayen of the ruling Unity Party, Representative Samuel Kogai of the People's Unification Party, that's the PUP, former Representative Senator Thomas Grupi, of the Reformer National Congress, RNC, and Armstrong Gobaslepo of the Liberia National Union, LINU. Those 4 candidates faced off yesterday. And in Grand Jida County, the list as per the NEC, 15 candidates, including the former chief of office staff to the late representative, that's Justice Aranda Clark, on the ticket of the New Liberia Party, the NLP. In the by-election in Grand Jida County, District Number 1, the CDC didn't feature a candidate, as well as in Nimba County. But let's bring on Nelson once he's okay. Nelson, can you hear us? Nelson. Hello. Nelson. Okay, so again, we still have this issue with Nelson Colette. We're trying to make sure we can read those figures that were provided by the NEC. So we give Nelson and his team at least a minute or two, to come back and provide us with the numbers as were read out by the NEC. According to the chairperson, Madam Deviata Brown Lasana, on tomorrow again, there will be the reading of provisional results. But what I did get from the coverage when we had the audio was that 31 out of 46 polling places in Grand Jida County, that's District Number 1, Grand Jida County, have been tallied, representing 67.69% of the total number of valid votes. The total number of polling places there in District Number 1, Grand Jida County, the chairperson said 31 out of 46 polling places there in District Number 1, Grand Jida County have been tallied, and that constitutes 67.69% of polling places there. We didn't get the Nimba County numbers, so we want to go back to Nelson to make sure we can give you those numbers as they were read by the NEC chairperson. So there must be a senator-elect and a representative-elect. Doesn't mean it's the end of the road, as we do know. There's usually, if there is any complaint, people do file complaints and all of that. But this is just the preliminary results has been announced by the NEC. So let's see if we can reconnect with Nelson Colette in a minute to give us those numbers. And tomorrow again, we'll be back to bring you preliminary results as being announced by the National Elections Commission. Okay, so I do see Nelson is in the background. Let me see if we can get him. We do apologize for the technical glitches. Nelson, pleasant afternoon to you. How are you, sir?
Yes, Diamond, good afternoon to you and good afternoon to our listeners across the world. And yes, it's a pleasant day and it's indeed a pleasure being here again to provide our folks across the world pieces of information regarding the results or the ongoing activities of the National Elections Commission regarding by-elections in two counties.
It's good you said we're back again. I know you and the chairperson, you exchange smiles, seeing that you're back in that particular room. Reminds us of 2023 when we were there. Almost practically you lived there. But let's go straight to the results. The first batch of preliminary results, as announced by the National Elections Commission, the chairperson began with Grand Jita County. On the overall, she said the by-elections in the two counties were carried out without violence or interruptions. On the overall, it was done peacefully. So tell us
Yeah.
results from the NEC, Grand Jita District 1 and Nimba County.
Okay, so basically today the National Elections Commission was able to provide results from 31 out of the 46 polling places in Grand Jita County. As you know, this is District 1, Grand Jita County. So given the numbers coming from there, uh, there are a few people who are in the lead, and so they like to take the first few that are having the good numbers here. So you take, for example, um, you have the highest in Grand Jita County is Bear Amelia. She was able to get 955 votes so far as per the countings that the National Elections Commission have been able to carry on. 955 votes, sorry. Yes, 955 votes, that's for Bear Amelia. And then you have Ansu Dukle accumulated 860 votes, while Boli Wachen was able to get 101 votes. And these votes are coming from 31 of the 46 polling places in Grand Jita County, District number 1. So
I want you to
the
kind of go
national,
over those numbers again, please.
yeah, so you have the highest is Bear Amelia, and she was able to get that's 955 votes. 955 votes. That's 955.
Hmm.
You have Ansu Dukle, 860 votes, while Bole Wachen is 101.
860.
100.
Council Douglas
Yeah,
860.
yeah, 860 for Ansu Dukle. And did you get that?
Yeah, I have Ansu Douglas 860.
Yeah. So Bole Wachen is 101, 101, 101 votes.
Okay. Those are the three candidates with the highest numbers so far. This first batch
Yeah,
of
sure.
preliminary results coming out of Grand Jita County, 31 out of 46 polling places in district number 1.
Certainly, certainly,
Okay.
certainly.
So let's move to Nimba County, the senatorial race there in Nimba County.
So for Nima County, the senatorial race, NEC has been able to provide one results from 157 polling places of the
167.
736 yeah, 157 polling places of the 736 polling places they have there. So
Mhm.
of that number, um, Mr. Guppy Guppy has 520 votes. Are you
Thomas
there?
Guppy, 520.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, 520.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you have Koga.
Samuel Koga,
Koga. Yeah, Koga has 3,737 votes.
3,737
37 votes.
votes. Mm-hmm.
And then Yan Twayen,
Yan Twayan, UP.
yeah, 19, 19,966 votes.
All right.
Armstrong Goba Sleko is also in the race. What's his numbers?
So I was basically concerned about the three highest. That's what we were able to capture. Yeah, given the
All right.
yeah.
So let's
So
let's go over the numbers again. Again, we always have to tell our people that these are preliminary results.
yeah.
I do see comments of conflicting information that this person is leading as per what is being reported on local radio stations in the two counties, especially Grand Jida District number 1. There is reports, but we want to stick to what we've been told by the NEC. Remember,
Yeah.
this is a simple majority race. It's not about percentage base, it's about simple majority. The person with the highest number of votes is declared winner by the NEC. So in Grand Jida County, as reported by the chairperson of the NEC, numbers for which Nelson Colette jotted down and has shared with us. In District number 1, Grand Jida County, 31 out of 46 polling places tallied so far.
Yeah.
And out of the 31 polling places tallied, that represents 67.69% of the total number of polling places in District number 1, Grand Jida County.
Mm-hmm.
There,
Yeah.
Emilia
Exactly.
of the PUP, the People's Unification Party, with 955 votes. Ansu Dukule,
Fair
NDP,
Emilia is 955 votes.
955.
Yeah, 955.
Ansu Dukule of the NDP, 860 votes. And Bole Wachen of the LTP, 101 votes.
One vote.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Bole Wachen is from the Liberia Transformation Party. Ansu Dukle is from the National Development Party, the NDP, and Bear Amelia Polodi is from the People's Unification Party. But Nelson, Jeremiah Sokan, independent candidate, the commissioner reading the numbers, what is the total number of votes garnered by Jeremiah Sokan so far? There are reports that from some local radio stations, again, we're going by what we've given by the NEC. Did you get his numbers, or you were just concerned about the top 3 so far?
So basically, I took the top 3, and that's something that I can get coming right after here. But I was neither concerned about the top 3 so far. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to Nimba County to reiterate the numbers. Nimba County senatorial by-election, 157 polling places out of the 736 polling places tallied so far in Nimba County. Thomas Groupie. Yeah. Thomas Groupie of the Reformer National Congress, RNC, with 520 votes. Samuel Kogai of the People's Unification Party, 3,737 votes. Yan D. Twain of the ruling Unity Party, 19,966 votes. Right, Nelson? Okay, so we lost Nelson there. Those are the numbers coming out of Nimba County. We want to leave it at that. Again, Nimba County senatorial by-election numbers: Thomas Groupie, 520 votes. Samuel Kogai, 3,737 votes. And Yan D. Twain of the Unity Party, 19,966 votes. So if you look at the numbers between the two candidates that are placing first and second so far, that is a huge gap. Taking 19,966, and you take out 3,737, it gives you a margin of 16,229 votes. Well, wait, no need to start celebrating. you just have 157 polling places out of 736 tallied so far. So those are provisional numbers from the National Elections Commission from the by-elections in Nimba County to replace now Vice President Jeremiah Pankun, and the by-election in District Number 1, Grangeda County, to replace the late Representative Ero Madison Gueyo. Thank you so much for watching Spoon Network. We'll be back tomorrow with more preliminary results from the National Elections Commission. My name is Diamond Slanger. Nelson Cole is posted there at the headquarters of the NEC. Thank you so much, and we'll be back on tomorrow. Bid you farewell and a pleasant afternoon.